Good day, I am Deck Cadet Panoy Shaun Christian, the lead researcher of our group, and together with my fellow researchers, Deck Cadet Herman Christian, Deck Cadet Herman Chlief Roger, Deck Cadet Mates John Marc, and Deck Cadet Herman John Loyd, and we are a student of the University of Cebu, taking up Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation. We are currently conducting a study entitled Waste Management Practices of Maritime Student at Home vis-a-vis Annex 5 of Marpol 7378. In line with this, we are inviting you to be our respondent to this investigation and request you to spare a few minutes of your time to answer this questionnaire honestly. However, you do not have to decide today whether or not you will participate in this research. Before you decide, you can talk to anyone you feel comfortable with about the research. If there are contents in the questionnaire that you do not understand and find ambiguous, feel free to contact the researchers. Rest assured that all the answers will be treated with the utmost confidentiality.
Purpose of research: studying the waste management practices of maritime students at home vis-a-vis Annex 5 of Marpol 7378. In this investigation, it aims to determine the waste management practices which are observed at home by maritime students before and after the introduction of the Annex 5 of Marpol 7378. Likewise, the study also wanted to assess the impacts of implementing waste management on maritime students. Nonetheless, the study will provide a recommendation and awareness towards the implementation of the waste management practices in the university. Research intervention. This research will involve survey questionnaire. The researchers will use a research-made survey questionnaire to gather the data. Questions were selected corresponding to the objectives of the study. A Likert scale questionnaire was utilized with 4 scales: strongly agree, agree, disagree, and strongly disagree, with each corresponding to their respective interpretations. The respondent will have to put a check mark on the scale corresponding to their honest observation on each statement provided on the questionnaire. Participant selection. We are inviting the maritime students enrolled in the University of Cebu Maritime Education and Training Center. They will be the involved respondents to provide the necessary data to attain the objectives of this study. Students in BSMT, which only includes second-year students, have a marine environment topic beginning in the first semester. Out of 798 students, only 260 have been chosen to participate in the questionnaire that the researchers provided. The researcher has its target respondents only in second-year BSMT students.
Voluntary participation. Your participation in this research is entirely voluntary. It is your choice whether you choose to participate or not. It does not affect anyone or anything. You may change your mind later and stop participating even if you agree earlier, and this will not be taken against you later on. Procedure and protocol. In this investigation, you will be asked to answer the questionnaires that will be distributed through Google Form during your free time. It will be collected after 7 days. The questionnaire can be read aloud, and you can give the answer to those items that you intended to answer. You do not wish to answer some of the questions included in the questionnaire. You may skip them and move on to the next question. The information recorded is confidential and no one else except Chief Mate Guillermo Deluvio Jr., my research advisor, will have the access to her or his questionnaire. The questionnaire will be destroyed after 6 months to ensure that you will be able to have full grasp on purpose of the study. The proponent will first explain the objective of this study and the intended benefits of the participants himself.
Duration. The research takes place 3 months. During that time, we will be asked by the researcher proponent to answer the questionnaire. During your convenient time and may submit within 7 days. If you would answer the questionnaire immediately, then it will take around 5 to 10 minutes to finish. Your engagement as a respondent will only take once. Risk. I am asking you to share or divulge your personal information which you may feel uncomfortable answering with. There are also questions which might affect your exhibition or of those values, and you may feel uncomfortable talking to other topics. You must know that it is you who will decide whether to give answer to all questions, or you may skip on some question. You do not have to give reason for not responding to any question or for refusing to take part in the survey.
Benefits. There will be no immediate and direct benefits to you, but one of the aims of research is expanding a body of knowledge in various disciplines. With their participations in this research, they will be honored to have contributed in making this research endeavor possible. Know that without their willingness to participate in this research, the researchers will not be given the opportunity to give recommendations that would help the students to utilize the waste management practices of the respondents before and after the introduction of Annex 5 of Marpol 73-78, and the significant difference between the waste management practices of the respondents. The study may provide awareness across all universities administrators to embrace the implementations of waste management practices. The conclusions of this survey will aid the instructions by providing recommendations based on the findings of this study. Thus, it results in implementations and guidelines for the proposal. Reimbursement. You will not be provided with any payment for taking part in the research. Confidentiality. Because something out of the ordinary is being done through research in the educational institution that you are connected with, it might draw attention. If you participate, other people in the organization and the society in general may ask questions. I will not be sharing information about you. The information that I collect from this research project will be kept confidential. Information about you and your perceptions that will be collected from the research will be put away, and no one but the researcher will be able to see it. Any information about you will have a number on it instead of your name. Only the researcher will know your number, contact information, and I will lock the information up with a lock and key. It will not be shared with or give to any except my research advisor, Chief Mate Guillermo Diluvio Jr.
Sharing of results. At the end of the study, I will be sharing what I have learned from the respondents and with the community. I will do this by meeting first the participants and then the larger community. Nothing that you answered in the questionnaire will be shared with anybody outside the research. A written report will also be given to the participants, which they can share with their families. I will also publish the result in order that other interested people may learn from this research.
Right to refuse or withdraw. You may choose not to participate in this study and don't have to take part in this research if you do not wish to do so. Choosing to participate or not will not affect your employment at Northeastern Cebu College Incorporated. You will still benefit from the implementation of the Employee Development Plan. You may stop from participating in the survey at any time that you wish without either you losing your right here.
If you have any questions, you can ask them now or later, even if the study has started. If you wish to ask questions later, you may contact any of the following. This thesis proposal has been reviewed and approved by my thesis panel of reviewers at the University of Cebu Research Ethics Committee, which is a committee whose task is to make sure that the researchers have properly conducted the study. If you have any questions for my panel, please contact the University Research Office. Me as a leader and my co-researchers will be very much happy if you are willing to participate in conducting our research. So please indicate in the space provided below if you are willing or not to participate in our research.
I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to help us in our thesis. Accept our heartfelt gratitude for your understanding and support during this difficult time.